The first official contact with the Vorthak Empire was supposed to be a carefully choreographed diplomatic event. Ambassador Elizabeth Park had spent 6 months preparing, learning their customs, studying their culture, ensuring every detail was perfect for the peace negotiations on neutral station Kepler-7. What nobody had mentioned in the cultural briefing was that the Vorthak brought pets to important meetings. "That's a what?" Park asked her xenobiologist, Dr. Hayes, as they watched the Vorthak delegation's ship dock through the observation window. "Their apex predator. A renders in twilight." Hayes consulted his tablet nervously. It's a dominance display. They bring their planet's most dangerous predator to show strength during negotiations. It's meant to be intimidating. Through the docking tunnel came the Vorthak ambassador, flanked by guards, and between them prowled something that made Park's blood run cold. It was roughly the size of a large dog, covered in metallic scales that clicked with each movement. 6 legs, each ending in curved talons. A mouth that split 3 ways, revealing rows of crystalline teeth. Its eyes, all 4 of them, scanned the reception area with predatory intelligence. The Vorthak ambassador, a tall being with iridescent skin, made a formal gesture. His translator device crackled to life. "I'm High Ambassador Korveth. This is my companion, Shadow Fawn, the fiercest predator of Vorthak Prime. We bring him to honor the importance of these negotiations." Park could see it now, the power play. The other species delegations were already backing away. The insectoid creche were practically cowering. This was a test, a way to establish psychological dominance before talks even began. She smiled politely. "How wonderful. We also brought a companion to honor this occasion." She keyed her communicator. "Bring him in." The doors at the far end of the reception hall opened, and Dr. Ramesh Singh walked through, calm and composed. Beside him, on a reinforced lead, padded 300 kilograms of Siberian tiger. The effect was immediate. Shadow Fawn, the dreaded apex predator of Vorthak Prime, took one look at the tiger and made a sound somewhere between a whimper and a hiss. It scrambled backward, nearly tripping over its own 6 legs, and attempted to hide behind Ambassador Korveth's legs. The tiger, whose name was Khan, borrowed from a conservation program, simply yawned, showing fangs longer than human fingers. He sat down with regal disinterest, as if the alien creature wasn't worth his attention. "This," Park said pleasantly, "is a tiger. One of Earth's apex predators. We have several, actually. Tigers, lions, bears, crocodiles, sharks, the list goes on. We thought it appropriate to bring Khan to honor the Vorthak tradition." Ambassador Korveth's skin had shifted to a pale shade that Hayes' cultural database identified as deep concern. The Vorthak guards had instinctively moved away from the tiger, and Shadow Fawn was now making distressed clicking noises. "Your predator," Korveth said slowly, "is quite substantial." "Oh, Khan's actually on the smaller side for his species," Singh added helpfully, scratching the tiger behind his ears. Khan leaned into the affection, purring, a sound that made the alien predator flatten itself entirely against the floor. Male Siberians can get up to 320 kilograms, and he's really just one of many. Earth has multiple apex predators across different environments. Land, sea, air, we've got something terrifying for every ecosystem. The creche delegation was staring at the human contingent with new respect, or possibly fear. Park found she didn't really care which. "Perhaps," Ambassador Korveth said, his voice careful and measured, "we could proceed to the negotiation chamber without our companions." "Of course," Park agreed graciously. "Though I should mention, the security teams stationed outside the negotiation room, 2 of them are former Australian crocodile handlers. Just in case you were wondering what else we keep as pets." The peace talks proceeded smoothly after that. Remarkably smoothly, in fact. The Vorthak seemed much more agreeable than intelligence reports had suggested they'd be. They conceded on several points that Earth's diplomatic corps hadn't even planned to push for. As the Vorthak delegation departed, Korveth paused beside Ambassador Park. "Your planet," he said quietly, "is covered in predators like that creature. Khan?" "Oh yes. And humans. We're persistence hunters. We literally evolved to chase things until they collapse from exhaustion. She smiled. We're predators too, Ambassador. We just don't look like it at first glance. Corveth's skin shifted through 3 different colors that the database couldn't identify. The Vorthak Empire looks forward to a long and peaceful relationship with Earth. Likewise, Park said, as the alien ship undocked, Singh brought Khan over. The tiger, tired from his diplomatic duties, flopped on the floor for belly rubs. You know, Hayes said, watching the Vorthak ship disappear into faster-than-light travel. We probably just established a reputation as the most terrifying species in the sector. Park scratched Khan's massive head. Good. Maybe next time they'll skip the intimidation tactics and just talk to us like civilized beings. Khan yawned again, showing all his teeth, and the remaining alien delegations quietly decided to be very, very polite to the humans from now on.